issue power meter cume. Bit of a down issue. Here, the cume for the mag was 78.22%. That is 1.9% below the running cume of 80.14%. And as far as the high and low games go, there's a two-way tie for the highest rating, 96% between Sonic and Star Control. Crazy to say those two games are qualitatively identical, but if you say so. And Strider on the SMS gets the shittiest shitburger, a 60%. So now nominations, Jay. What'd you nominate from here?
So I went with good old Kageki. Silly. I mean, we've talked about it. Wings of War. Also, we talked about it for multiple reasons, I think. So to me, Wings of War is kind of like the main one. And then like the last one, I kind of went with Sagaya, thinking like, all right, it's a, fun shooter. It's fine,
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a shooter, there's no way you don't choose Wings of War for sure. I'd say out of those two. Okay. Only three? You're only all this heat and you only got three, huh? Okay.
All this heat? Are you kidding me? Well, also considering I didn't play the unlicensed one, so yes.
Yeah. Well, most of those weren't any good anyways. In fact, maybe all of them weren't any good. I can't.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, but so I have Wings of War also. As probably very little surprise there, given our conversation on it. I also have Twin Cobra. I didn't have that negative connotation that you got. Yeah, the chopper thing. So I hear that. I still think it's kind of fun, and I still think that's kind of like I don't know. It's a very whatever. But on the same token, I put that before I wrote down before I got to and wrote down Wings of War, and then pared this down to 3, and it's just the order remained basically. So it's not that I'm not listing these in the order of whatever of priority, just how they hit the list basically. And that's just the order of the mag. So I hear you on that, and then kind of doubling back to what I just said. If you're going to talk two shmups, it's crazy not to pick Wings of War out of the lot, probably. So I hear that. And Vice Project Doom was my other one. So again, it's like a Nintendo Power cover. I think we both said that there was merit in it when we played it. There's some risk probably to that, I think, given the different game modes and stuff, whether or not it's going to hold up. I don't know the answer to that question. It's got a lot of fun shit to talk about that we could probably, like the war on drugs shit. We haven't really done a game in that universe. So there's probably some funny ass commercials and just shit we can fucking diddle with in that episode. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, that's the logic there. And I pared it down to 3 formally, but especially early on before I did that bounce back to the 16-bit guide, I also had Iron Man Stewart's Off-Road on my list. So, it's a lean game app, but it is
much lean.
We've been talking about it here and there, and that's obviously a very fun game, even if there's maybe not a lot of substance to it. So, I don't know. I thought, even though I took it off the list, I took it off and then put it back in a parenthetical at the end of my list after I was done with the issue, just to see what the look on your face was when I said it, see if you're super stoked about it. But
I love that game, but I think we should just strap on the wings and go flying.
Wings of War? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to argue with you. That was fucking fire to me. I had an absolute blast playing that. So if you're heated on it too and we got overlap, why not? That's what democracies are for. Meeting in the middle and finding things we align on to proceed forward with in life. So, okay. Wings of War. That's a nice, light, breezy thing to do while we get rolling.
Get ready to dive in
on our side quest. Yeah, I'm like just starting. I probably can get it all done in a day or two. All the pre-reading shit, the Literatures of Antiquity that I've emailed over.
Oh no, I haven't started, just with parents in town and the stuff that's been going on. So yeah, I was purposely waiting until I was like, all right, once we do this one, then it's like I'm allow myself to get immersed.
Started as well, yeah. So probably maybe, I don't know, before the next episode. It might be too soon.
I don't know. I might be done by the time we talk again. I'm gonna fly.
Yeah, just gonna chug through it. You see, yeah, that's awfully whatever. That's awfully confident.
Right. Watch it be way more intense than I'm expecting.
I mean, it's definitely. I've read the first 3 pages of that fucking manual, and I can tell you I wrote down a marketing blurb from one of it where like the box cover I think is calling it the biggest something, the biggest RPG ever or some shit like that. So
better get rolling then.
yeah, exactly. A lot to do. Probably a lot of chores, a lot of digital chores to do in that game, I'm guessing. But exciting nonetheless. So that's on the horizon, and then still compiling. I haven't got all the previews out or all the featured matchup images and stuff, but we're still working on the wild card round of the Nintendo Power Multi-Console Championship playoffs. So I expect for our next episode, I should have the verdict on who is going to proceed to the divisional rounds, and we are all very excited to find out the next step of the road to the power to them, the next step of the road to the Mullet Bowl. And I look forward to that. So that's it. Wings of War next. And then what the fuck is our next issue? It will be Nintendo Power 26, the July 91 issue. So we turn the page on months and get into July of 1991 on the Nintendo side next.